Hey y'all, assalamualaikum. Happy New Year. We're finally into 2019 in January. I know a lot of people are setting a lot of new goals. I say just bring whatever best energy you have into this new year and keep it rolling. Stay persistent, stay consistent with your energy. Even in the winter time, don't let it get to you. So, moving into the bullet journal for this month. Starting off with my bullet journal, I had a 2019 spread, which I'm going to show you right now. It says 2019 is the year to gather momentum and take action. That's what I wanted my 2019 year to be like. For me to take action, for me to keep my momentum going, and to just stay motivated. I brought this plain page to life with some sparkles and a little dazzle in it to just add a little touch of energy to it and whimsical feelings. Now I did notice that there was a lot of bleeding because I did not do a pen test in the beginning, but I kept moving along. In the end it sort of came together. Next was my year goal spread. I had set up about 7 goals, which I wrote in later. And I think it's just important for you to make those goals specifically to what you want your year to look like. Something that's achievable, something that you feel that you can actually work towards. Setting unrealistic goals is the one thing that's gonna make you stray away from your goals. So I'd say try to keep it simple, try to keep it progressive. You can always touch back at it, but don't make them too detailed. Make them umbrella-like so that you can work towards them. Even small goals will always make you feel more motivated. Here I just started to outline the title, year goals right here, and I started to add some cute little accents just like I did on the New Year's spread page with a little glitter and whimsical decorations and inking it in. Next spread was saving goals. I just wanted to save some a little bit this year so that I can have something to the side because I never do save. For a saving spread, I thought it would be appropriate to have a cute little jar that I'm inking in right here, real simple, just adding some shine, some little accents to it, just adding some lines to separate each time that I fill it in for each goal. And then I'm going to color in the cap to add a little bit of depth to the drawing. So my next bullet journal spread was year in pixels. I've seen this around Pinterest a lot and I've seen it online. So since it's supposed to be detailed about what every day of your year really was like. Here I'm inking in the title and I start to write out a letter to represent each month at the top, and then adding along the lines, and then I'll add in the dates for each date of the month. I made 8 boxes or something like that to describe what my mood was or how my day went and how it panned out. I'm still deciding on what those specific boxes are going to be, but I'm going to leave that up to you for your bullet journal, what you want that to be like, as specific or as non-specific as you want it to be. So in each box you just shade it in just like any habit tracker or something. And next is my January monthly spread. So I went in with a little bit of a minimalist idea in mind, but I ended up going a little floral. I wanted to leave the color out of the flowers on my January spread, and I just added pink with a marker real quick inside. Adding the floral designs brought this together the most, but it was also the most time-consuming part of this spread, obviously. Adding all the details with a thinner pen and the bolder details with a thicker pen really was the key to adding the depth to this spread. Arranging the flowers in any specific way is not necessary for this. The most important thing is to let your creative juices flow, add some leaves, just draw some creative flowers, and everything will come together on its own. Then moving to my month spread for the calendar of January. I made it really simplistic, really plain. And I just added simply the pink to add an accent color to it, and on the left side I added a goals box and a to-do box just for overall stuff that I might need to get done in January. I actually realized I ended up forgetting to add the dates in the video. I just realized. Just add the dates in. My next spread is a mood tracker spread. For this mood tracker spread, I really enjoyed making this diamond shape header with tracker written on the pink part and mood like sort of in the back shadow of it. Flowers blossoming into this new year. Each flower in the center of it has a number for each day, and the pot has Blossom Baby written on it, just because that's what I could think of. I added in some shading to add a little bit more depth to seem like soil, and then adding the Blossom Baby into it, adding some pink to the character for the page really brought it all together. Now the next spread is for Align Daily. Really simple heading and just adding all the numbers to it. My next spread is also really simple, a grateful for spread, so that we can just count what we're grateful for every day of the month, all the way for each day. For this title, I added in some floral design since that's the sort of ongoing theme. And for this floral design, I decided to end up adding some color after I added the numbers for each day of the month. And an expense tracker, which is honestly my most used and sometimes most neglected, because sometimes I feel guilty of how much I spend, but it's really good at keeping track of how much I spend. Here I'm adding the backdrop title style again with tracker, and the word expense is going to be written in the middle of it on the pink line. And this part unfortunately got a little cut off, but I added the date, the place, store, and detail. My next spread is a little different than my usual weekly spread. It's an hourly schedule for only 3 days because I start school back in the middle of the week. So I wanted it to just pan out those hourly schedules, and then on the side I have weekend plans because I'm going to see my friends again after such a long time, a to-do list just in case I have a couple assignments or some syllabus reading to catch up on for school, and a habit tracker real quick just to take care of myself. My skin's been acting up a little bit. I have some for that, some for praying, gym, and drinking more water to stay hydrated in 2019. And then at the end of that weekly spread I added, this is just the beginning. The recording for majority of this spread did get cut out. However, it was very simplistic to add the timetable for 3 of my days of the week, adding a notepad design for my to-do list, adding a little tag design for my weekend plans, a small habit tracker, and a quick quote, adding some pink accents to accentuate it back to the theme, and adding details to the floral design. Now, as I wrap this spread up, we will flip through all of the spreads I've made in this video. Thank you so much for watching, staying tuned. Comment, like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, share some positive vibes with your friends. Enjoy your new year. I hope you have some beautiful bullet journal spreads. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!